And howdy cowdies. Weekly walkabout time at the collector. Oh shit, no, it's not the weekly walkabout anymore, is it? It's the fortnightly fossick. That'll do for this week. We've been busy, we've got heaps of cool stuff. Big lot of pre-decimal Australian coins. This is a bloody old book, 1680 or something it was published. Some nice silver jewellery. Really nice little 18th century, so 1700s, late 1700s, little embroidered Chinese panel. We've got a really nice little Chinese fine eggshell china Cantonese bowl. Pretty cool space robot wind up that works. Got some Collingwood membership medallions, I think from the 1960s, give or take. Nice 9-carat gold ladies Rolex. Here comes the thunder again. We've got to get through this quick. Silver cutlery. There's heaps of silver jewellery, some nice medals, some more mariner shells on a necklace. A little sterling silver vesta. There's lots of nice bits and bobs in the jewellery cabinet. Red leather armchair with the matching footstool. Nice pair of concrete garden sort of pedestals. Big Chinese watercolour of an elder. A couple of nice little circa 1900 oil paintings. Little one there of the rivers unsigned. This portrait of the old bloke is signed L.A. down in the lower right hand corner. Really nice things. Little river scene's lovely. Herman Miller chair, swivel chair, pretty cool. Fantastic retro bar. I think it's made by CRO Furniture. It's got the original stools with it. Little pair of Japanese woodblock prints. Just can't remember the artist's name. We've got the Artemidi plastic umbrella stand, and we've got an Artemidi plastic mushroom lamp. Another cool big sort of World War II signed poster by a bunch of mosquito pilots and navigators. Stan Williams, Peter Lake, Bob Cowper. Cool thing, there's a few of these in the auction. We've got the nice big brown leather 2-seater couch with a little upturned ottoman. There you go, another big signed World War II commemorative print. This is signed by the artist Robert Taylor and the German fighter pilot Johannes Mackie Steinhoff. That's him in his Bf 109G over the white cliffs of Dover. Cool thing. Another nice big mirror with the frosted ballerina and the sort of clouds. And it's nice with the sort of peach coloured glass around. A couple of big Moreau prints. Nice sort of oriental elm console table. Some Victorian china. Wash jug's good. There's a chip out of the basin, but you get the little jelly mould as a bonus. Some dolls, Harry Potter books, movie stills, some paintings. Got some cool clothing this week. Great lot of 1980s sort of ladies stuff. The blazer, another sort of jacket, and this pretty amazing sort of Technicolor bloody dream coat or something. This is pretty cool. The bomber jacket. There you go. Size 14. It's quite a small size. Couple of pretty cool vintage sort of short sleeve summer shirts. The Mambo made in Indonesia loud shirt. And this is pretty cool. Space City Tees Ford T-Model Club from Houston in Texas. Some more cool sort of colourful retro ladies stuff. Really nice men's overcoat. Texport of Melbourne, pure wool. It's in great nick. Some cool platform shoes, men's and ladies platform shoes, plus a really cool pair, sort of like leather and suede winkle pickers almost. What else? Stuff, big lot of toys, some boxed English china and crystal, really nice Fred Elliott watercolour. Steam and sail, it looks to be the Thames. I reckon that's the Battersea power station in the background. And a nice little engraving there by Carl Giardet. Kangaroo hunting. Been hand coloured. It's a shame that this is stuck down. You can see the foxing coming through on the bloody cardboard backing. It's a really nice watercolour though. Kids' toys, squeeze box, china. Console radio with another nice little cassette deck and a shoe last. Big lot of sort of vintage Christmas lights and decorations. Pictures. Cassette tapes and records, concrete fountain, stuff, some pretty cool scarves and gear in that lot, more lobby cards and movie stills, You got a cool BMW remote control car in there with some hubcaps. Some more good lot of lobby cards, American Hot Wax, which is a pretty cool film. Star Wars gear, boxed Jango Fett from Attack of the Clones. He's pretty cool. There's other action figures and other things as well. Star Wars danglers. Okay. This is pretty cool. The light up poker machine sort of scoreboard on the back there, and a big box that lights up. Some Tonka toys. Some ephemera and books. Some clocks. Those balls are going good. Look at them go. Box of all sort of bike parts and accessories, lights, reflectors, cool old banana seat. All sorts of gear in there, hand grips. Nice little 80s table. Nice little clock with the fire pole screen. She's nice, big concrete sort of garden statue. 2 boxes of stuff with some good quality ladies' bags and other gear in amongst. More concrete garden stuff. She's had her head off. Box of things, ties, heaps of shipping sort of stuff in amongst, and tins, carriage clock, other gear. Nice little lot of Victorian stuff, pair of hand-painted vases and the nice little Imari coloured teapot and trivet. Nice collection of jewellery and some other things. Badges, casino chips, ladies' perfumes and compacts, watches, pens, some pretty cool motoring gear, including the Datsun Stanza plastic bag. Nice little lot of English china, the Crown Devon or Crown Ducal's nice with the black background. Big lot of toys, lights and lamp fittings and a globe. It's a nice old etching of Robbie Burns in his Masonic garb. Nice little light stained oak chest and the nice little pot cupboard as well. This is cool, the old healing bicycle. The Roy with a nice big H on the headstock. He's in great condition, all the pinstriping and everything. Oh, he's not in great condition, he's in original condition, we'll say. It's just a ripper of a thing. Some clothing, leather jackets, furs, men's sort of stuff. Box of toys and games, good lot of stereo sort of gear. Nice little lot with the tables and the little green veggie stand. Here's a cool old BBC, Bicycle Buyers Club dragster bike. It's all there, it needs a little bit of work. Heaps of dressmaking patterns, dressmaker's dummy, oil tins, heaps of sort of stamps, rubber and metal stamps, and this big novelty sort of typo brand seal. Boxes of china and books, heaps of gollies and doll books. 5 boxed Florence collection dolls. What else have we got? Cases, motoring gear, stuff, sports ephemera. The rain's coming down in the corner. DVDs, books. There's some more cool clothes and accessories and stuff in here. Old pairs of sunnies. More dress patterns. We've got heaps of stamp yearbooks from the 1980s. These are all cool books on sort of paintings, sailing ships, maritime paintings of Robert Taylor, Don Brecken's Country Connections, good lot. Australian art books, big McCulloch's Encyclopedia. There's a nice little Norman Lindsay, there it is, catalogue to go with that lot. They're part of that lot. This is all cool stuff. Archdale catalogue from 1948, Shop Theory, Henry Ford, McPherson's catalogue, and this one was interesting as well. I reckon that's the lot number off the art books. English China, classic sort of myths and legends, Celtic, romance and legend of chivalry. Actually 2 nice little sort of part sets of 3 and 2, all published by, I think, Gresham. Good little 19th little stereo system there with a good quality pair of speakers, Yamaha receiver, amp. Little group lot with the microphone stand, some pictures, little 1930s caricature. It's pretty cool. Box of stuff, the Dudson's damaged, but there's Diana Nefertiti. It's all Japanese gear. With a lot of continental ceramics. There's some nice stuff in amongst that group. Wooden items, kids' toys and stuff. Rocking horse. Deco-style auto trolley. Another nice big sign, sort of commemorative World War II airman print. It's got all pilots and sort of navigators and stuff of bow fighters. Pretty cool thing. What else? A little lot of modernist furniture. You got this little sort of three-piece, sort of Memphis style. It's kind of cool with the hammer tone sort of rounded metal frames. And we've got this nice little bentwood chair, I think, to go with them as well. It needs a little bit of work. Trombone. Pretty cool, a big Alexander Calder lithograph. It's a nice big thing. Great bit. Got some cool guitars. What do we got? A Fender jazz bass. There you go, with a little amp to go with it. Little Yamaha Portasound keyboard's pretty cool. Sakai, sort of 1970s Japanese. It's a pretty cool little guitar as well. SG body with a couple of single coil pickups. Nice arts and crafts oak table. We've got a nice old violin as well, which has got some label inside. Yeah, the case is all bloody locked up. There we go, there's a label in here. I think we've got in the catalogue what it says. And this is a ripper as well, the Fender Squier Slimline, I think, Telecaster. I think circa 2009. And it's nice sort of tweed hard case, they both are. And he's got a nice guitar amp to go with the Fender Squier. Good thing. Alright, what else? The big Bugatti poster's pretty cool. Once again, it's another nice big lithograph poster, not just a print. We've got some nice paintings. The big Aspendale Beach light-up sign's pretty cool. Another sort of poker machine, sort of scoreboard, light box as well. There's records down here, Kylie Minogue and other sort of dance stuff. Big lot of English china, big lot of retro gear. Some glass, some good records. Playing cards, heaps of boxed cabinet plates. More movie posters, they're all lobby cards. Tins, boxed action figures. Some really nice little collection of EP&S in here. With the wine bottle coasters. Really nice salt and pepper shakers. And a nice little dreadnought marked little hot chocolate pot or whatever it actually is. Just a really nice little thing. Tins and sort of motoring. Got some really nice paintings this week. This is a cracker. The Molly Benatar. She's an English artist known for her book illustrations around about 1920, 1930. It's an absolute cracking watercolour. Lovely, lovely thing. What else have we got? I think Thomas Dewey watercolour. Nice little Australian river scene, about 1911. The George Fodor oil, Milford Sound and the Mitre Peak, which is really nice. It's signed down in the bottom right-hand corner. It's got an interesting provenance on the back. I think it was owned by one of the first female reverends, I think, in Melbourne or something like that. But it's just a ripper of a thing. The Aileen Cusack. It's another lovely little oil painting under glass. Now her and her sister Edith were important painters up in New South Wales, Sydney, about 1890, give or take. I think this is about 1910. They used to take people on sort of painting excursions outside, and there's a lovely portrait of Aileen by her sister Edith, I think, in the National Gallery collection in Canberra. This is a really nice little oil by H.S. Mearson, 1931, I think it is, and it's Tea Tree at Carrum Beach. Swinton Diston watercolour, which is signed V. Deschamps, which is one of his pseudonyms. This is a nice big thing, I think, by Ardina Zadstra. I think their first name might be incorrect, but it's a lovely, nice big sort of oil Australian landscape. And this is interesting. Looks to be A. de Jonk, South African artist. It is Victoria Falls. It's a really nice thing. Bertram Brining, with a nice little unframed oil. James Farrell watercolour. Little mountain up in New South Wales. On the back, It's actually got the map of where it actually is. Had about 3 people come in and see this and think that it's St Michael's Mount before they actually get closer to it. That'll do for the paintings. There's just some nice things. Really like the Aileen Cusack. There's that blue. What else? Australian pottery. These are pretty cool, a bit different. The Bendigo for Buckley's Cook Shop. Both sort of with their impressed advertising. Some English China wall pockets. I think that these 2 are damaged. I think that this one's okay. Nice lot of crystal, pair of decanters and the rest. Danish mid-century, English sort of mid-century ceramics with the Knight's Tintagel, I think is how you pronounce it. Little tea set there and a couple of bits of Denby. Bill Meyer, big colour litho, the fantastic cardboard King G advertising sign. Heaps of cool stuff down here as well. This is a great little box of toys. You got Caspar. I reckon he's a rip-off of Noddy. Pretty cool spud gun, Howdy Doody. And then this one. But each hand and leg does a slightly different noise. So, geez, I've had fun with that during the week. Footy stuff. Nice big reference book on Britain's die-cast figures. Good lot of Marvel and DC comics. Little mixed group lot with some cool Redstone playing cards featuring a sort of freestyle skateboarder. Looks a bit like Rodney Mullen, but I'm not sure. Transformer and G.I. Joe Mighty mugs. Coca-Cola phone cards. Good group lot of sort of mint-carded action figures. X-Men. Lost in Space, Hook, The Last Action Hero. It's one of bloody Arnold Schwarzenegger's better movies. Little household oil tins of rippers. Great little lot of gollies. Really like that little one. I think she's fantastic. Nice clock. The Whiz Kid skimboard's a ripper. Some footy gear, including the 2003 Collingwood cap, records and heaps of cards. Dougie Barwick. This is a great bit. Old catalogue for Mattel, Barbie on one side, Hot Wheels flying colours on the other. It all folds out. 2 sets of Playboy cards. Fantastic little boxed Woody Woodpecker. Looks like it's got a little pull string on it, little hand puppet. The box is a bit tatty, as you can see. Great Cinderella pop-up book with a fantastic little wooden puzzle. Pretty early Machine Men or GoBots. I think his name's Stax. The transforming truck with his original trailer to go with it. Fantastic vintage Smokey the Bear. This is a cool photograph of a C-47 transport plane. It's got all the details in the fuselage and the tail. And this plane actually transferred, I think, Prime Minister Curtin's body from Canberra back to Perth, I think, when he passed away in the 50s. It's a bit interesting. Cool little Marshall sort of novelty guitar amp. Nice bit of Romanian glass by Ardina. I think it's got the label on it somewhere. Pee Wee Zerman, funnily enough, hanging out next to the boxed Go Go Girl drink mixer. She's fantastic. This is a nice tin as well, made in Australia with a little set of dominoes. Jardinier, walking sticks, nice lot of engravings, including the Hogarth one in the front there. More cards, the Munsters, certificates, including a 1940 military certificate of discharge. Some oil paintings. I think Wendy Round has done the 2 still lives and Tom Groves has done the nice little landscape. Japanese China. Stamps, nice collection of bar gear. The Swan Lager mirror goes with the Moe and Shandon top hat ice bucket and a couple of other bits. And we've got this nice little lot with the decanter, the Swedish art glass and the unusual Bing and Grundle. 1970s ceramic vase. This is a cool group of Japanese train driver gear. Hats. You've got sections of rail. The old photo over the back there. I really like that hat. It's really cool. What else have we got? Little mixed group lot, the little novelty sort of resin jazz band. Good quality English. Mingay Australian. Fantastic. Shell encrusted planters. Orange one's so rad. Big Bond Beach light up sign. Lorna Bailey oil painting, which is really quite nice with the kumquats. Pedigree Walker with a spare outfit to go with her. Some more cards, Abbott and Costello. Some cool vintage skateboard gear. You got the board game. The sort of redstone nose bone or nose guard, and a pretty cool little set of unbranded wheels with their bearings. Really nice old photograph of Susanna, which is a lovely sort of sculpture, plus a nice carved oak frame. Motoring gear. Movie stills, little group of mixed items, a nice little brass kookaburra vase. A couple of good bits of glass. The Victorian one's got some damage, unfortunately, but the carnival glass is good. Aviation gear, including the Atlantic trading cards. Interesting lot of Australian and other books. Cool little group with the matchbox holder, the cigarette lighter, and a little P-38 Lightning trench art. More military stuff with a World War II medal. A couple of nice little oil paintings. This little one here is an absolute ripper, little coastal scene. You can see that the frame's coming off it. It's signed with initials down here, and I think dated 1919. But it is a ripper of a little painting with a couple of gulls in the sort of rocks. Little river scene's really nice too. That's unsigned. Walkmans, tuners and stuff. Don McConchie, nice little sort of surreal landscape oil. Some cards with some die casts, Japanese china, street directories and maps. A couple of nice old engravings and a nice old clock. A little group lot with the mid-century Danish, can't wear Art Deco, and some little uranium glass, sort of stemmed sherry glasses or something. This is cool, the Dairy Queen novelty ceramic sort of biscuit jar. Oz Pottery, David Gilmore. Another nice group, sort of the pretty cool sort of plasterware wall plaque there, the Holy Family, which actually lights up. Australian Pottery Pockets, really nice Victorian glass mounted bridal basket, I think Assunta was calling it. We got three nice little bits here of good quality English, Poole, Royal Albert and Dalton. And then you got another nice little group of sort of English boxed china in a Stewart Crystal perfume bottle. Mercedes Jim Beam decanter. Pretty cool thing. Amber glass cutlery set. Nice lot of shipping with the 800 silver teaspoons. Royal Copenhagen and Ladro figures. Coloured glassware. Nice Japanese vase over the back, all hand decorated, about 1910. Table Talk biscuit jars, a ripper. A couple of nice bits of art glass, both unsigned, but the amber piece is really quite nice. Denby, Sandra Bowkett, Australian Pottery. Dorian Sands, which is a shame, it's got damage on the handle, with a couple of little bits of Rose Noble. Nice big Japanese exportware vase, red anodised apple. He's cool, the Bakelite thermos. And he's nice, the Holmgard Gull vase, which has been converted to a lamp, but you can get that out the top. Really nice old silk embroidery, interesting old scarf. The ST Guild colour lithographs are fantastic, about 1900 give or take. They're nice things, the three of them. Three nice Australian Pottery wall pockets, really cool sort of mid-century cocktail shaker, big hand-painted Empire ware. Moore Brothers, I think. A really nice pair of comports that are all hand-painted. Balik with a Spode cup and saucer. One of them's marked Spode, but the other one's not. The one that is marked has got damage, but they've got to be both by Spode when you look at the palette and everything like that. Big French mid-century bowl. Can't remember the brand. Another nice little group of Bing and Grundle, I think. What else have we got here? Nice lot of Art Deco English ceramics. Big bit of art glass. Great little group with a novelty china with a little hula girl. She's ace. And you got the fantastic little Pineapple Kid salt and pepper shakers. They're fucked. Couple of nice bits of art glass. And it's the Trisha Allen section. So we've got a nice Trisha Allen comport here with a lovely sort of unusual shaped orange top. And you've got the big clear Trisha Allen vase. Just nice, classical, practical. Both signed. Gus McLaren. Really nice collection of Wedgwood Jasperware. Greg Daly Charger. Really nice little pair of bookends, although one of them has had her head off, unfortunately. Lalique decanter. Unusual bit of Oz pottery. Reckon it's Bendigo. And a nice little bit there of Barambah Australian pottery. Probably pronouncing that incorrectly, but that's what it looks like to me. But really nice with the Aboriginal motifs and stuff. Anyway, guys, what's that? 25 minutes. Jesus. Hopefully you saw something you liked. See you tomorrow night. The auction starts at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock start. Hopefully we're done by 10:30. Be good.